What's up, everybody? It's Maisha Edmond, licensed cosmetologist in the state of New York. Also, your most favorite trichology mentor and strategist. Super excited to be here with you today. I wish I could share the graphic. Let me see. Share photo with your viewers. Okay. Let me see if I have it. Let me see if I have it. There it is. Sharing the. Ooh, that's crazy. Okay, so I am super excited to be here. Let me come here and see what we got while we are pulling this together. Let me see. There it is. All the way live. Okay. Okay, I think we're back on track. Are we back on track? We are back on track. What's up, everybody? Again, this is Maisha Edmond, licensed cosmetologist in the state of New York. Also, your most favorite trichology mentor and strategist. Super excited to be here. And I wanted to just kind of, talk to you for a minute. We are live as a bit of housekeeping. We are live on Instagram, Edmond Trichology, Edmond_Trichology. We are also live on Maisha Edmond on Facebook, as well as Trichology 911 on Facebook, and we are live on YouTube. If you are seeing the QR code in the corner, in the upper left hand corner, then you are, is that left or right, child? Up in that corner is a QR code. If you want to be a part of the Four Figures Without the Chair, then you will join me there, right? So listen. Let me pull this over here because I got a few things going on. Can you see me? All right. Listen, so everybody wants 5-figure days, right? Everybody wants a 5-figure days. You see it all over social media, especially like when you're in the business space, right? 5-figure days, 6-figure days, $1 million days, right? And you see the screenshots, right? And you see the celebrations, and you see the I made $10,000 before lunch posts, and that stuff is really it gets there, right? It makes you kind of be like, all right, right. And I'm not saying that it's wrong, right? Because I like that too. I want that too, right? But but here's what nobody is talking about. Most of us have not locked down a consistent 4-figure day, right? We haven't locked that down yet. And so sometimes we get it by accident. Sometimes we get a good week, right? We get a good week happens and we look up and we say, oh, wow, I made such and such amount, or I made $1,000 today, right? And that's not like crazy, right? Because if you are a trichologist that has your ecosystems in place, then you know that you have different treatment plans, right? Protocols and stuff that have those 4-figure tickets on it, right? But most of us, we haven't locked down that 4-figure day yet, right? We get it by accident. Again, we get it because, oh, shoot, I made it, but we cannot tell you how we made it. Sometimes it's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe somebody reached out to me or whatever, right? So we cannot repeat it. And so I was thinking about this morning. I think I was listening to something. I was driving. I'm like, how many trichologists do I know? Right. And this is even for everybody I help. People are in ministry, people that are like in the AI space, but I'm talking to trichologists right now, right? How many of us have made over $1,000 and said, I don't know how I did that? Or wow, like I guess I put something up, I'm not really sure, or it just happened, right? So that's not a system, right? You need a system, right? And you can't go with luck, right? And timing, like oh, this was the luck of the timing. No, you have to have a system so that you can continue to do it. So here's the thing about chasing 5 figures when you have not engineered your 4-figure days, right? Is that you are skipping a floor. You're skipping a floor, right? Right? Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, right? You are skipping a floor. Consistent 4-figure days is a 5-figure week. And the reason why I say this, because I was talking to somebody today, and they were saying, they kept saying in the conversation, I can't afford to do that. I can't afford to do that. And I'm like, you can afford to do whatever it is that you're saying. You're leaving money on the table, and you know how to do, and I mean, it don't sound like a lot, but listen, it is. You know how to do 3 figures. What if you could lock down your 4-figure days? Therefore, you're able to lock down your 5-figure weeks, right? And so a consistent 5-figure week is a 6-figure year, right? So if you can lock down 4-figure days, you can do 5-figure weeks. If you can do 5-figure weeks, you can do 6-figure years, right? And so the math is not complicated. So the system is what's wrong. It's the system. We don't have systems, right? 4 figures a day on purpose is repeatable without depending on who sits in the chair. I think that's the big thing. So I was talking to somebody and I was saying, like, have you ever said, and I'm talking to trichologists, like, I am too smart to be in this financial situation, right? If you ever said that, and the first thing you thought was, I'm going to offer more treatment plans, or I'm going to do more stuff with my hands, then you are thinking the wrong way. Because if you are too smart to be in the financial situation that you're in, then you need to use your brain, right? And if you're using your brain and you're using your skill, then that means that you are able to come up with something that you've been sleeping on, right? Because people are sleeping on what they have, right? 4-figure days on purpose, right, is repeatable, and it is not dependent on who sits in your chair. And so that's what we're building, right? And so I tested it on myself. And because I will not teach anything that I have not done, let's get into it. Let's get into it, right? So listen, I am excited because your hands are skilled, right? Your hands are absolutely skilled. But your hands are not the only income source. If the only way you can make money as a trichologist is when somebody physically sits in your seat or in your chair, or all those things, then I need to be talking to you right now. If you're like, I don't know how to do anything like concerning trichology if I'm not actually touching somebody, then I need to help you. So basically, I'm testing whether a trichologist can create a 4-figure week without the clinic. I did it. I know you can do it, right? No treatment plans. And I'm not saying don't do it. I'm talking about another stream of income, right? So no treatment plans, no scalp services, no hands on the hair, just knowledge, systems, scalp services. I mean, not scalp services, digital assets, and then the right offer, right? And so I want you to drop a line in the comments if you ever had a slow week and felt it financially, right? If you have ever had a slow week and you felt it financially, me, okay? All right. So a few people are saying me, absolutely, me too, right? And here's what most trichologists have built without realizing: a very skilled job that they happen to own. We just have a very skilled job that we just happen to own, right? If you get sick, your money stops. The chair is empty, the money stops. Life happens, the money stops. Exactly. So that being said, this is not a good business model. This is a trap with really good lighting, really cute graphics, lots of information that gets a lot of ahas, right? So your consultation process is a framework that someone would pay for, right? Your client education is a product that does not exist yet. Your treatment logic is a methodology, right? And methodologies have values, right? And we know this. So you have been sitting on income and have not touched it yet, right? I want you to type chair in the comments if you're already ready to change that, if you are already like, yeah, I need to change that. Yes, 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 yes. Chair, 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 chair. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. So here's what I built. A 90-minute live class, right? It's called Four Figures Without the Chair. It is for trichologists, for hair loss professionals who are ready to generate revenue from what they know, right? Not just from what their hands can do, but from what they know. So in 90 minutes, I am going to show you why the chair cannot be your only income model, right? What you are already sitting on can become an offer this week, right? How to price it, package it, and put it out without starting from scratch. That's what I'm going to show you. And the exact 7-day map to make your first non-clinic sale. As a trichologist, you should also be able to make non-clinic sales. The investment is only $97. That's it, $97, right? To build the map that can change the entire model of your business. Yes, 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 yes. So the link to register is in my bio. I didn't put it in my comments on Instagram, but if you are on Facebook, YouTube, Facebook and YouTube, you can do the QR code, or you can DM me the word chair and I will send it to you directly, right? So this is the class. I wish someone had taught me this before, right? I've heard it, but not like this. And so I remember when I first became a trichologist, I built everything around the chair. I built everything about somebody coming in, but your brain is an asset, right? So it's time to get paid like it's one. So I want you to join me on Monday. The class is literally 90 minutes. It's only $97. And I'm going to help you with my framework to get 4 figures without the chair as a trichologist or a hair loss professional. All right. That was it. I just wanted to make that announcement. Happy hair growing, and I will see you in class.